Here we are going to study numerical about direct step method. This method is used to find out the GVF profile. Numerical is given of a trapezoidal channel having a bed slope S0 0.0004, width 5 meter, side slope 2 horizontal is to 1 vertical, N capital N 0.02, normal depth of flow 3 meter. We have to calculate the GVF profile up to a depth of 2.96 meter by direct step method. So now first we will write what are the given things. So now first of all they have given a trapezoidal channel, bed slope S0 0.0004, base width we are having 5 meter, side slope that is given by small n, 2 horizontal is to 1 vertical, so therefore 2 by 1 that is 2 side slope. Then capital N that is Manning's coefficient 0.02, normal depth that is yn is given as 3 meters. We have calculated the GVF profile up to a depth of 2.96 meter. So first we need to find out the area of trapezoidal channel. Formula for trapezoidal channel area is B plus ny in the bracket multiplied by y. So B is 5 meter, n is 2 into y is here 3. We have to take this normal depth 3 meter in the bracket into again y is your 3. So therefore answer is coming as 33 meter square. Next we are having weighted perimeter. Formula is B plus 2y under root 1 plus n square. So B is again your 5, 2 into y is normal depth 3 into under root 1 plus n square, that is this n is 2 square. This comes as your answer is 18.41 meters. After this hydraulic mean depth area divided by P. So area divided P you are getting as 1.793 meters. This is your weighted perimeter. Now discharge is area into velocity. Now here velocity, now we have to find out the discharge area into velocity. As Manning's coefficient is given, so we have to use the Manning's formula for finding out velocity, that is V is equal to 1 upon n into r raised to 2 by 3 into s raised to half. So therefore discharge will be area into this velocity. So area we are having 33, n is 0.02, r that is weighted perimeter 1.793 raised to 2 by 3, S0 that is bed slope is given as 0.0004 raised to half. So after solving this, discharge comes to be at 48.7 meter cube per second. Now we have to find out the critical depth, that is YC. Q square by G raised to 1 by 3. This is the formula. Now we need to find out small q. Small q is given by discharge upon base width. Discharge we are having 48.7, base width is given as 5. So therefore small q comes to be 9.74. 9.74 is your small q. So that is meter cube per second per meter. So your unit will be meter square per second, small q. So substituting that into YC raised to square, G is 9.81 raised to 1 by 3. So YC you are getting as 2.13 meters. Now YC is 2.13, normal depth is our 3 meters. So condition we are having normal depth is greater than YC as 3 meters is greater than 2.13. So this is your M profile, that is your mild slope M profile. Okay, now we have to find out between which zone this lies. Now here they have said us to find out the GVF up to a depth of 2.96 meters. So this 2.96 lies between your 3 and 2.13. So therefore we are having here 3 is greater than 2.96, which is greater than your 2.13. that is normal depth is greater than your actual depth, which is greater than your critical depth. So this is your M2 profile, that is zone 2. So it is M2 profile zone 2. So we are having 2.96. 3 is greater than this, which is greater than your 2.13. So we have to assume depths which are ranging between 3 to 2.13, starting from 2.13, that is 2.13, 2.2, 2.3, then 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, 2.96 and 3 meters. So these are the different depths. For this different depths, you have to find out the various area, perimeter, discharge and all things by using a method of direct step method. Okay, this is interval we are taking. We have to find the GVF till your 2.96. So for finding out this GVF for 2.96, we need to find out the length of our GVF profile. That is cumulative length of GVF profile is given by delta X is equal to delta E divided by your S naught minus SF bar. We have seen this formula. S naught minus SF bar.